Hey folks, I wanted to make this video for you folks that bring your car to a dealership or a shop to have work done. Okay, if you can bring somebody with some kind of automotive experience that knows about cars with you, especially to a dealership, because the way that they charge labor for work is really ridiculous. All right, so this happened the other day. I went with a friend to go pick up her car at the dealership. She went to go get it a tune-up over there. All right, regular 4-cylinder, plain Jane, really easy tune-up. Okay, she decided to get it at the dealership because that's what they do. All right, so I'm going to show you basically what they tried to charge her. All right, so let's just say it's a 4-cylinder. This is just a coil for a different type of car, but mostly coils are mounted in the engine with one bolt. Okay, just one bolt. And let's pretend this is your spark plug. All right, your spark plug, your coil goes in here, and that's what it looks like when you look on top of the engine. There's 4 of them. When you do a tune-up, you have to remove these coils. Okay, you unplug it, take the one bolt out, you twist it, you pull it out, then you go and you change the spark plug, and you put this back in, put your one bolt back in, and one cylinder is done. Okay, what they did was when they went to do the spark plugs, they pulled the coil out, and this is like a rubber boot. Sometimes these rubber boots have a little oil on it because it has like a little leak, or they have a little burn mark. So when they have a little burn mark, they tell you, listen, you need a coil. Okay, some coils you can buy the boot separately, some coils you have to buy the whole thing. All right, so $75 for 2 coils that showed a little burnt. She said, all right, go for it, while you're there. So when you go look at the bill, when you go to pick up the car, they give you a price of a tune-up, whatever that price might be. And you look for the parts. They show you the spark plugs, which is fine. Then they show you the parts for the 2 coils at about $75 a piece. And then you see labor for the coil. Why is there labor for the coil if the coil is what has to come out anyway in order for you to get that spark plug? So in order for you to change that spark plug, this coil has to be removed. It's part of the tune-up labor. Then you put the old one back. So the only difference here between the old and the new is because, go ahead, hello to a neighbor yelling out the window. All right, so like I said, the only difference is that they have to now go to the parts department, go charge out 2 coils, come back and plug it back in. So what's the labor? So why are they charging you like almost $50 a coil to just replace a coil that's part of the tune-up anyway? I can understand you want to charge them for the coil, all right, because you're buying it new, but there should be no labor involved. So we fought it. We got our money back for it because it was just asinine. Okay, literally this thing has to come out in order to get that spark plug. There should be no charge for the labor. Charging for the parts, I get it. Should be no labor. But what they do is they usually look it up because, oh, you need a coil? So they look up in the the labor rate guide, and they show that it's a certain amount of money to replace the coil, and then they charge it times 2, and they charge it to the customer. All right? So if you don't know anything about cars, that's what happens. They're going to get you labor for every little thing that they do. Even if they blink, they'll probably get you for that. All right? That's it. Automotive Class 101-2. Thanks for watching.